Hello friends, welcome to English Grammar and Literature World. Today I am going to discuss about the use of fixed preposition. If you want to get the PDF of this video, you can join our Telegram channel. The link in the description box. So let's get started. First, she is fascinated dash ancient history. Which one is right? Fascinated on, fascinated in, fascinated with, or fascinated by? So look, fascinated is a verb, okay, and the preposition by is the right answer. So fascinated by is right one. Fascinated means the cause or source of fascination. In this case, ancient history, okay, is what fascinates her. That's why we have to use fascinate by. So on, in, with are not right answer. So fascinated by is a fixed preposition. It is a fixed preposition. Okay, so the right answer is option D, Y. Next, she insisted dash an explanation. Which one is right? Insisted on, insisted with, insisted in, or insisted for? Look, insisted is a verb, okay? So the verb insist is followed by preposition on. Preposition on, okay, to indicate a strong demand. So insisted on means strong demand. That's why we have to use option A, on. So she insisted on an explanation. Next, he was accused dash fraud. Accused for fraud, accused in fraud, accused of fraud, or accused on fraud. Which one is right? So look, the verb accused is followed by the preposition of, okay, the preposition of to show what crime or wrongdoing someone is blamed for. So accused of means actually wrongdoing, okay, someone is blamed for. That's why we have to use option C, of. Next, she is capable dash handling pressure. Which one is right? Option A, in, option B, of, option C, with, or option D, on. So look, capable is an adjective. It's an adjective. So the adjective capable is always followed by which one? Of. Means the ability to do something, okay, means the ability to do something. So she is capable of handling pressure, and capable of is a prepositional phrase. So the right answer is option B, of. Next, he was deprived dash his rights. Which one is right? Deprived of, deprived from, deprived with, or deprived on? So look, the verb deprive is a verb, and the verb deprived is always followed by the preposition of, okay. So deprived of is the right answer. He was deprived of his rights. From, with, and on are the not right answers. Next, he is addicted dash caffeine, addicted to caffeine, addicted with caffeine, addicted in caffeine, or addicted on caffeine. Which one is right answer? So look, addicted is an adjective. Adjective. And the adjective addicted is always followed by preposition to. Okay. This shows dependency on something. Means dependency. What is means? Means dependency. So he is addicted to caffeine, not with, not in, not on. Okay. Next, he is envious dash his brother's success. Actually, it's a very common, and you can answer it. So envious to, envious from, envious of, or envious with. Which one is right? Actually, envious is an adjective and it is always followed by preposition of. Okay. So envious of his brother's success. Actually, it means one kind of jealousy. Jealousy. Okay. That's why we have to use option C, of. And this is a prepositional phrase. So envious of is the right answer. Next, she is ashamed dash her actions. Ashamed on, ashamed of, ashamed for, or ashamed with. Which one is right? Look, it is the same. Ashamed is a adjective and it is always followed by option B, of. Okay. So ashamed of her action is the right answer. Actually, it expresses guilt or embarrassment about something. Okay. It expresses guilt or embarrassment. Okay. So the right answer is option B, of. Next, he is notorious dash his bad temper. Notorious for, notorious in, notorious with, or notorious about. So look, notorious is an adjective and it is always followed by preposition for. So he is notorious for his bad temper. It is a totally, you can say, appropriate. Preposition. Okay. So option A is the right answer. And this is the last one in this page. She is proficient dash French. It is a very easy and it is very common. So you can answer it. So on, at, with are not the right answers. She is proficient in. The right answer is option B, in, because proficient is always followed by the preposition in. It suggests one kind of skill. Okay, proficient in suggests one kind of skill, or you can say expertise in particular subject. So particular subject. Okay, so option B, in, is the right answer. Next page. So where is the next page? And the question number is 11. He is immune dash the virus. Which one is right? To, from, in, or with. So look, it's an adjective and immune always followed by option A, to. So immune to means being protected or resistant to something harmful. Okay, like a disease or a infection. So immune to is the right prepositional phrase, or is a fixed preposition. Next, she was absorbed dash her work. Which one is right? Look, absorb is always followed by option B, in. So absorb in is the right prepositional phrase, which suggests being deeply fascinated or deeply focused or fully involved in something. Means fully involved. Fully involved in something. Okay. That's why we have to use preposition in. Next, she is eligible dash the award. It is a very easy and is a common one. She is eligible with, she is eligible for, or she is eligible in, or to. Which one is right? Actually, the adjective eligible is always followed by preposition for. Okay. So it means someone qualifies or meets the criteria to receive something. In this case, we have to choose the preposition for. So eligible for is the right one and it is suitable. She is inclined dash arts. Inclined on arts, inclined to arts, inclined in arts, or inclined with arts. Which one is right? So look, inclined is an adjective and is followed by option B, to. So she is inclined to arts. Okay, it shows a natural tendency or preference for something. It means a natural tendency. Okay, so that's why we have to use preposition to and it is suitable. Next, he is oblivious dash his surroundings. So look, the adjective oblivious is followed by to. So oblivious to means being unaware or not noticing something. Means being unaware. Being unaware. Okay, so that's why we have to use preposition to and oblivious to is fitting for this sentence. Next, she is involved dash charity work. Which one is right? Involved on, involved in, involved with, or involved for. Actually, involved is always followed by option B, in. So involved in is the right prepositional phrase and it is a fixed preposition. So she is involved in charity work but not for, not with, or not on. Next, okay, he was mistaken dash a celebrity. Which one is right? He was mistaken for a celebrity, mistaken with a celebrity, mistaken in a celebrity, or mistaken at a celebrity. So look, mistaken for is the right answer. Actually, mistaken for is a phrase. Okay, it means being wrongly identified as someone else. So for is the right answer. Next, she is allergic dash nuts and it is very common. I think you are able to answer it. She is allergic to. She is allergic to nuts and it's a fixed preposition. Okay, it means a reaction or sensitivity to something. So it shows a reaction or sensitivity to something. Okay, very good. Next, he is obsessed dash perfection. So he is obsessed dash perfection. Obsessed in perfection, obsessed with perfection, obsessed to perfection, or obsessed for perfection. Which one is right? So look, the adjective obsessed is followed by preposition with. Okay, so with is the right answer. What is meaning? It shows an unhealthy or intense preoccupation with something. Okay, that's why obsessed with is the right phrase. And this is the last one. She is disappointed dash the results. I think it's easy and common. You are able to answer it. So what is the right preposition? Let me know in comment. Okay, if you think that it is good for your preparation purpose, then please like, share and subscribe. So thanks for watching.